Hey guys, hope everybody's doing great. If this is your first time here, then welcome. It is almost the end of July when I'm filming this, and we are finally back with our first Empties video of 2023. You guys know the past few years I've had themes with my Empties videos in my mission to use up a lot of my products. One year, I think it was use up 200 products in a year challenge. I also did a Empties every season update, so spring, fall, winter, summer. This year, I wanted to just focus on doing Empties videos when I had a big old full bag to show you guys. So we have a ton of stuff here today. I used up so many pre-poos. That is gonna be like the majority of this video. So we're gonna dive right on into wash day order with this big old bag of products. So I am very excited that we have a nice long juicy Empties video for the first one of 2023. I'm hoping I can do this whole setup again before the end of the year, like a whole nother full bag. So we'll see how we go. But we're gonna jump right into pre-poos. The first one that I have here is one of the newest that has returned back into my stash. I did a haul video not that long ago, stuff that was given to me, and I used this one up almost the same week that I got it. It's the Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner for Damaged Hair. I used to be a big Giovanni girly, would always pop into TJ Maxx to get those like big old ones, and they're really good ingredients, really nice slip, great moisture, perfect for my pre-pooing routine. And this little one, it did not stand a chance for my hair. I used this up in one fell swoop. The next one that I have here is from Shea Moisture. This is their daily hydration conditioner from their coconut oil line. So my hair does enjoy coconut oil, but it just didn't really get with this line. Actually, there's a wasp. Why is there always a wasp? Leave me alone. Tomorrow I'm actually sending someone 5 of my Shea Moisture products from my stash, and I'm sending them the shampoo in this line. One of the coconut line shampoos in like tube in my stash, so I'll revisit that, and if I don't end up liking that after another go, I'll probably give that one to family. But as far as the conditioner, it didn't have as much slip or moisture as I usually look for when it comes to my pre-poo step. This one was pretty blah. I was really happy to use it up. Keeping on the Shea Moisture train, we've got the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Conditioner, one of their most popular lines right here. This is the one that has peppermint, shea butter, keratin, all that stuff. Compared to the coconut oil one, this one detangled my hair and provided a lot more slip. I really enjoyed it, but as I've mentioned to you guys in previous videos, I'm pretty much done with Shea Moisture. There's so many other products out there that I love, that I want to explore. I've talked about it so many times on my channel, but you guys know that I love their Superfruit Rinse Out, but I'm pretty sure that's been discontinued. They get rid of all the stuff I really love anyway. So yeah, once we get to the end of the road with that last Shea Moisture product, that will be like the end of an era for me. This one, pretty good. Happy that I am using these Shea Moisture babies up. Another one from that Sacha Inchi Oil line that I used up this year is their Omega 369. Every time I hear 369, I think of that song. The Omega 369 Rescue and Repair Co-Wash with quinoa and Rose of Jericho extracts. This sounded so delightful. And now somebody's doing some yard work. Y'all, I just need to live on a mountain or something. No neighbors. So I didn't use this as a co-wash. So I didn't end up using this as a co-wash because I find that Shea Moisture co-washes don't really do anything for me in terms of getting my hair clean. So I ended up just slathering this on my hair as a pre-poo. It did all right, but nothing to write home about at all. Just really happy to use this up. Next up is the Beauty and Planet Coconut Oil and Ylang Ylang Hope and Repair Conditioner. I have so many of these cute little floral bottles of conditioner from Beauty and Planet that I am working through in my stash, and I've yet to come across one that I don't like. I definitely have my favorites. The lavender is a big favorite. The rose one I really enjoy. This coconut oil and Ylang Ylang one did a decent job. If I was on vacation and I didn't have any other options, I would definitely pick this up. Because there's so many other ones to try and ones that I enjoy more than this one, I wouldn't repurchase this one in a heartbeat, but you know, if I was in a pinch, I'd pick it up. Next up from Tresemme is their Light Moisture 0%, no silicones, no parabens, no dyes conditioner. I got a bunch of these one year in the clearance section of Bed Bath & Beyond. This one didn't impress me or wow me. It was just something that kind of just was very functional. I was able to detangle with it, able to get some moisture going on before I did the rest of my wash day. I'm pretty sure that the Pro Pure line has been discontinued, but even if it was still around, I would not be rushing to get it again. I used up so many of my slip boosters, you guys. I got a bunch of these on sale almost a year ago, last year from Sally's. They were like no more than $3 each. I think they were like hovering around $2. Both the African Pride one and the Just For Me were pretty much comparable as far as price. And I stocked up big time last year at Sally's because that deal was so good. I even put it in my calendar so that I could keep an eye out for if they're going to be doing that again this year. Because these, if you guys have been with me on my channel, you know that the slip boosters are crucial for me in my detangling routine. So if you are new here, welcome again. What I will do for my detangling is on completely dry hair, I will add a creamy conditioner. Then on top of that, I will add one of my slip boosters right here, just as the name entails, to give me some extra slip. Both of these products, the Just For Me and the African Pride, are aloe vera based. They're very, very slippery, snotty consistency, great for really getting into matted tangles, which is what I have on a very frequent basis when I'm doing my hair. But they don't provide moisture for me, they just come in handy when it comes to slip. So I get a lot of my slip and moisture from the creamy products, and the slip buster I just pop on top to give me that extra detangling power. So the African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. I've used up 3 of these this year. Do a really great job of giving me that extra level of detangling that I always need. And since I've been on the roll with the African Pride, I decided to switch it up, and now I'm focusing on the Just For Me Curl Piece Tender Head Pre-Shampoo Detangler. This is from the Just For Me Kitty line, and I wish so much that this was around when I was little. As far as performance, these two are so similar that I just like to go back and forth between the two. Some more from Shea Moisture. If you guys saw my recent video where I used all discontinued products for my wash day, this was the one that I used to get things going. I love this stuff so much, and I finally said goodbye to it this year in that video. This is the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Purification Mask. If you remember when Shea Moisture was at their like height of awesomeness, this was one of the most popular products they ever came out with, the purification mask. I was able to use it as a pre-poo, a detangler, a cleanser, a deep conditioner. This was a fantastic all-in-one that I love to keep in my stash because it saved me so much time on wash day. But it has been reformulated. I think someone told me in that video that it's still around. I think I might still have the new version in my stash, but it is not comparable to this. This was so good. It had clay in there, it had so many extracts, really good stuff. So I will miss this, and I'm glad that I used it up in that video so that I will always remember it. Nubian Heritage is a brand under the Shea Moisture umbrella, or at least they used to be. I don't know what's up with Shea Moisture, if Nubian Heritage is still around. I haven't seen them in stores like I used to, so I'm not sure. This is the Indian Hemp and Tamanu Deep Treatment Mask with bamboo, garlic extract, and manoi. This did not work for me as a strengthening conditioner. It also didn't do anything for me as far as fortifying and softening is concerned. After I try a mask a few different ways, if it doesn't work for me, I just always put it into the pre-poo category. That's why I love pre-pooing. It's a way for me to use up so many different products, and that is exactly how I used this one. It wasn't anything that was like shooting stars and fireworks. It was just something to slap on my hair, let it marinate, soften, so I could detangle and get on with the rest of my wash day. Now onto some pre-poos that I really did enjoy. These are from Sorenzo Beauty. A lot of them are seasonal, so always a great idea to check their website to see what they have going on currently. I also usually have videos on my channel when they're switching over to different seasonal products as well, so make sure to keep an eye out for that, because this summer is going by very fast. So before we know it, we will be back into the fall and winter of it all. So the first product that I have here is the Okra and Amla Pre-Poo. The Pre-Poos from Sorenzo Beauty I like to add to my dry hair, similarly to what I would do with like a creamy base conditioner, because I want to get those really good ingredients on my hair, on my scalp first, so they can really get in there, do their thing, and then I'll add a slip booster on top, and it's just been magic because I have 3 here and I have just seen it time and time again. I love that she uses unique ingredients. The next one that I have is one of my favorite pre-poos from Sorenzo Beauty. It's the Amla and Bamboo Pre-Poo. I'm a big Amla girl, love that Ayurveda in there. This one gave my hair so much softness, a lot of moisture, really nice, great base for detangling and slip. And the last one that I have here is another favorite that I discovered this year. This is the Fenugreek and Rice Water Pre-Poo. Great for my scalp, really helps me get a head start on helping to fortify and making things feel good in that department, as well as for my hair in general, helping to detangle. And as always, I want to mention to you guys that I do have a coupon code for Sorenzo Beauty. You can get 20% off of her regularly priced goodies, as well as every time you shop with Sorenzo Beauty. If you click my link, it helps me out big time, whether she has a site-wide sale or if you're using my code. Clicking my link really does help me. So if you use my link to shop, thank you so much. This one is gonna make me cry. This is the last of my Suave Everlasting Sunshine. There are certain products that have become almost like a theme, a character on my channel, because I've talked about them so much. One of them are the Sorenzo Beauty Clay Washes. Another is the Shea Moisture Superfruit Conditioner. But this one is up there to me having talked about on my channel so many times. This is the Suave Everlasting Sunshine Conditioner. This blows so many other products out of the water. You get so much. The price is phenomenal. The slip, if my hair is like, we're going through it, we're having a rough time, like my hair is all just matted in one ball of hair and curls and anger. This is one of the products that can really get in there, really help me to unravel all the tangling, all the matting, softens like there is no tomorrow. Smelled really good, but for some reason Suave has discontinued this. I have tried other products from Suave to see if I can find a suitable replacement, and the ones that I like have been discontinued too. The Daily Clarifying Conditioner, don't know if it's been discontinued, but I have not seen it in my area for years. I like their Aloe Rainforest. So many that I've tried have either not compared to this, or if I did like it, it's been discontinued too. So this is my last bottle of the Suave Everlasting Sunshine. A few of you have told me in your areas that this is still readily available. So now when I go out of town, I pop into like a couple of Walmarts, a couple of drugstores to see if I can find this, and I still haven't. I also was getting this on Walmart.com, not available. I was getting it on Amazon, poof, they're gone. So if I'm not able to ever use this again, I will cherish the years of awesome detangling that it gave me, and if I do stumble upon it again, you better believe I'm gonna be stocking up. I'm gonna be clearing out the shelves. For most products, when it takes you a really long time to use it up and you've used it so many times, it's a good thing. It means you've gotten your money's worth, you're not going through it like water, it's fantastic. But for products that you don't enjoy, the ones that just seem to never end no matter how many times you use it, it makes using them annoying because you're just ready to be done with it. This is how I felt about this product. Honey's Handmade used to be known as Happy Nappy Honey, and I got a bunch of stuff from them when they first came on the scene. This is their Pink Sugar Hibiscus Deep Conditioner. Very, very, very pretty bottle. Deceptively small, right? You would think I'd be able to use this maybe in one wash day. You guys, I have used this product maybe like 6 or 7 times, and every time I used it I was like, please let this be it. I do not like this product. Tried it as a deep conditioner, didn't do a good job, way too thick for my hair. Moisturizer on dry hair, just sat on top of my strands just like it did as a deep conditioner. Used it up finally as a pre-poo. Keeping up with the using up stuff that I don't like, Train. This is the Acure Simply Smoothing Coconut and Marula Conditioner. I thought I was going to love this stuff, you guys. This just sat on top of my strands. It actually made my hair feel drier and rougher than before I put it on, which is not what we're looking for. I use this as a deep conditioner as well as a pre-poo. I used it to rinse out my henna, and every way that I used it, it felt like I was putting glue on my hair almost. Like it just wasn't moving at all. It was just wherever you put it is where it's just gonna stay. It just left my hair feeling really, really dehydrated. It didn't impart anything good to my hair. If anything, it took away any semblance of moisture and softness that I had. My boyfriend used this and he didn't like it either. This was just not gelling with me and my hair, so I am definitely happy to be done with this. Oh, another one from Tresemme. Used up 2 of those. Recently, just this week, used up this little sample that I got from the World Natural Hair Show one of these years. This is the Hair Doctor Miracle Growth Oil Original Formula. It says that it has biotin, choline, and inositol. Y'all, I'm just gonna show you guys this. It says it's got this stuff in there, and this has just been hanging around the house. I finally decided to use it this week because, you guys, when we do my end of the year 2023 best hair challenge recap, we might see that my hair's gotten worse over this year versus better. It's been bad. So I had a horrible detangling session this week. Normally I don't add oil before I add my conditioner to pre-poo, but this time I slathered on the oil. I went right into that little matted ball of hair that was just like hovering at the back of my neck to give me some hope of maintaining hair on my scalp, because I knew I was gonna lose a lot because of how tangled it was. This did okay. I think this would have done a really good job of my hair when it was straight. Like, it has almost like a serum-y consistency. It says that it has 100% absorbing natural oils that will not leave any residue or make your hair heavy, which is perfect when my hair is straight and when it's curly. I don't like that oily residue feeling that you can get with a lot of oil blends. Whenever the day comes to where I do need to re-up my oils, I will look back on this video and remember this stuff. As I mentioned, this was a very pre-poo heavy Empties 2023 so far. So I only have used up 2 cleansers this year. I have some more waiting in the wings in my stash that will for sure be used up this year. First one that I have here is the Coco Rasul Butter Shampoo Heavy Shampoo Buttercream from Soultanicals. This one has Rasul clay as well as avocado and cocoa butter, and I really like the butter shampoos. They give me a lot of moisture. They cleanse my hair pretty well. I always like to see when one has clay included because I know I'm going to get an even deeper clean. But these are great for really getting my hair free of any sweat, dirt, and buildup without stripping it. They actually impart some nourishment and moisture, which I really appreciate. And speaking of clays, I used up another awesome clay wash from Sorenzo Beauty. This is the Shikakai and Cedar Rasul clay wash. I had never used cedar before, so this was really fun to play around with. And Shikakai is an Ayurvedic ingredient that is known to be a great alternative to sulfates for cleansing, so I really enjoyed this. And as you can see, I made sure to get every last drop. I forgot all about this one at the bottom of my Trader Joe's bag. This is the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Ayurvedic Cleansing Conditioner. I ended up using this whole container in one fell swoop. I was having a particularly gnarly detangling session, story of my life this year it seems, but this was doing such a good job at detangling while I was cleansing that I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do a super thorough, get down to the root, it's gonna hurt but it's gonna be worth it in the end, detangling session. So I ended up using all of this and my hair and scalp felt amazing afterwards. As I've mentioned before in previous videos, Annabelle's Perfect Blend is, to my knowledge, taking a very scaled back approach to where she's only going to be selling stuff maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I haven't really been on Instagram, so I don't know if that's changed or updated, but whenever she comes back and I am off my low buy, I am totally stocking up on a few of these because they are such a great multi-use product and they really help me with my detailing as well as cleansing. So speaking of Ayurveda, we are going to get into my powders that I've used up. Of course, you guys know that I color my hair with henna, specifically the Curly Proverbs Pro Strength Henna. These are my favorites. I cannot wait to use up the henna and aloe mask. Those are the ones that are in the packaging that's like this color. I'm hoping to use all those up this year because I do not like them. They're okay. I take it back. I don't dislike them, but compared to this, that one doesn't compare. It's a lot lumpier. It leaves like particles of the henna and aloe in my hair, whereas this one rinses so smooth, so clean, and this one also gives me a deeper, longer lasting color when I use it compared to the henna and aloe. In fact, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, I've got some grays coming in, so I'm going to be doing another treatment next week, probably with the henna and aloe, so it won't be as vibrant and long lasting as when I use this, but it's in my mission to use those up. But these are freaking awesome. I use them, as I mentioned, to color my hair. In the light, you can see just how like orangey auburn it is, and it's so pretty, but it is a great job at covering my grays. When it comes to Black Friday this year, these are definitely on my list because I cannot be without this stuff. And when I'm rinsing out my henna, I have been using the L'Oreal Evercream Renourishing Butter Rinse Out in Gardenia. I had this randomly in my stash and I didn't want to use a conditioner to rinse out my henna that was super expensive or one that I really liked. I wanted something that was going to glob onto my hair to get those henna particles out so that it would rinse clean while still imparting my hair with some moisture during that process, and this fit the bill. So what I'll do with my henna, I will rinse it out to where the water is running clear, and then I will slather on this conditioner, and it really helps to like just glob onto my strands, really adhere to everything, but not in a sticky weird way like this Acure. Just I tried with the henna and it was a big no. In contrast, this one would stick onto my hair but in like a moisturizing way, and it rinsed clean and made my hair feel so soft afterwards. I've had this forever and a day, so I don't know if this is still even around. And lastly, I used up this little sample of amla powder. I think I got this from Curly AF. She sent it with one of my orders, and I ended up adding this to a conditioner. I think I love amla powder. It gives me a little bit of strength. It makes my hair feel very soft at the same time while adding some shine. So yeah, just a really nice way to get some Ayurveda in there. Also used up some deep conditioners so far this year. We've got the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Fenugreek Hair Mask. I ended up using this during my Ayurvedic April Hair Challenge, where everything, and I mean everything, that I used on my hair for the month of April had to have some type of Ayurvedic ingredient in there, and I really enjoyed this deep conditioner. Luckily, I have a 16 ounce, but it did a phenomenal job. I also did a challenge back in February of one of these years, a challenge Fenugreek February, where everything that I used for the month of February had to have fenugreek in it, so I am well versed and know that fenugreek is something that my hair really loves. This one I've had for a while. It's not available all the time, so I was holding on to it, but I'm trying to get out of that mode for my older products, the holding on to it. So I finally used it up. This is the Sultanicals Magical Molasses Deep Constructor. This stuff has blackstrap molasses, which helps to deep condition your hair, but it also has a lot of strengthening and repairing. So I would use this more so when I needed a nice little bit of strength. This also smells really, really good. It has like a almost fresh chocolate scent. I don't know how else to describe it. So I would definitely purchase this again in the future, but I'm not rushing to do so I can get through more of my stash. And last but not least, for deep conditioners, I just used this up, I think, in the last 2 wash days. This is my Butterfly Pea Flower deep conditioner. It went into my hair very, very easily. It's not a thick deep conditioner, which is something that my hair really enjoys. This is an old favorite that I revisited. I have another one of these in my stash that has like a really cute sunset label, and if you know me, I love a good sunset. This is from Aubrey, their White Camellia Ultra Smoothing Conditioner. This was one of my go-tos when I first went natural. Like, me and Aubrey Organics were like this. The White Camellia was my favorite. I love White Camellia oil. It's very, very lightweight, but it gives my hair incredible shine, and just like the name says right here, it is great for smoothing. I love the smell. So for the newer one, I hope that the smell has remained the same. Here's a little shot of the ingredients. This will be really nice for me to look back on when I try the newer version. The Natural Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Nutrient Rich Butter Mask. That's a long name. I did a dedicated review on using this product, a full demo and everything, and I really, really liked it. This is a very like another adhere to your strands, really kind of like glop on there, but in the best way type of deep conditioner. My hair is naturally incredibly frizzy, so a product like this with that kind of like gloopy texture really helps to give my hair some nice weight and knock that frizz out. I actually picked up 2 more of these from Ulta because a few people in the comment section said that they reformulated it and it's even better, even more nourishing now, more moisture, and you get a lot of bang for your buck with this one since it comes with 10 ounces. After deep conditioning, it's on to styling, and usually with styling, the first thing that I will do is I will put a leave-in conditioner on my hair so that it can start to marinate and soften things while I am working on one section. The other section can be marinating, but I will also shortly after that use a spray to do the same thing, kind of keep my hair nice and pliable so it doesn't dry out while I'm styling. And this one, oh, the scent on this is crazy, you guys. This is the Curl Origin Honey and Hibiscus Daily Moisture Mist for detangling and hydrating, and this one does give me a nice little amount of slip. I will definitely repurchase this one in the future. This spray in particular is a staple for me. I have to always have one of these on hand. Luckily, I got a bunch of them when Target had them on clearance, so I am still good to go for a little while. It's the Uncle Funky's Daughter Defunk. It's a hair refresher tonic. This one knocks out scent like there's no tomorrow. If my hair smells kind of sweaty after a workout, or if I've been somewhere where there's like smoke, I will use a Defunk. It is like Febreze for your hair. It has lavender as well as other fresh ingredients in there that really help to neutralize like stale odors. This is great for me if I don't have time to rewash my hair but I still want it to smell and feel nice and refreshed. Getting into some leave-in conditioners and nice multi-use products. The Shea Moisture Superfruit Rinse Out 10-in-1, all that jazz. I do not use this as a rinse out. It is too good, too precious for me to use it that way. When I found out that this was being discontinued, because it's my favorite leave-in conditioner of all time, I randomly came across it on Walgreens website and it was on sale, and I got like a giant box of it. Such a heavy box, and this was when I was living on the 8th floor of an apartment, and getting that thing upstairs was a journey, let me tell you. This leave-in conditioner plays well with every single gel that I pair with it, whether it's the crunchiest of crunch gels or if it's like a light hold gelée. It does such an amazing job. This is also incredibly detangling. This is another one that people across the pond have told me that it is still pretty easily accessible, but from my area and places where I've vacationed here in the States, I have not found anywhere else that has this on the ground in years. I'm cherishing the bottles that I have because this stuff is liquid gold for me. This has been one of my sleeper hits of 2023. The Emerge for Naturals, my main BFF leave-in conditioner for curly, coily textures. This stuff at the time that I got it was like $6 for 15 ounces, and it was in my stash for the longest because I didn't think I would be that impressed with it. But one day I needed something. I was out of all my other stuff and this just happened to be sitting there. It did a really good job. Solid leave-in conditioner. Was it the most moisturizing, the most nourishing? No. For the price and how easily it went on my hair, I was very, very impressed with this stuff. It performed for me above average for a leave-in conditioner. Really nice moisture, played well with a bunch of different products. So this is a really solid, reliable leave-in conditioner that I would totally get again in the future. So many things I'm looking at now are discontinued, and it's gonna make me sad because I'm remembering how good they are. The first that I have here is from Darcy's Botanicals, her Pumpkin Seed Curl Moisturizing Conditioner. Such a versatile product. This is another one that has like that gloopy weight to it. That's not just like a heavy smothering weight. It provides such a nice smoothing base to whatever styler that I'm going to use on top. Smooth my hair, like if my hair is dry. This does great because of that texture. It's like a mixture of almost like a gel added to it, like a heavier weight aloe vera gel mixed into the conditioners. It's so awesome. In case someone out there wants to recreate this awesomeness, this stuff was so beloved by so many people. Not only did this stuff perform amazingly, but it smelled so good. That like pumpkin spice fragrance that a lot of people love, that just evokes fall the minute that you smell it. Staying on the Darcy's Botanicals train, I also used up her Sweet Cocoa Bean Moisturizing Hair Whip. Using these up was so bittersweet because my hair absolutely loved them, but I knew that once they were gone, they were gone. This is a super rich moisturizing souffle for natural twists, braids, locks, and curls. Smelled like Cocoa Puffs, but like a very fancy version. Unlike a lot of products that have wax in them, this one, the wax actually helped to mold and hold my hair. Like if I was doing twists or if I was smoothing, this is another one that helped to smooth really well. It had a great weight to it, but it was also very moisturizing, very softening. It gave my twist like a very nice plush feeling to where the cuticle has been really laid down. We're gonna immortalize the awesomeness of this and its ingredients right here. As you can see, I left no anything. I got this thing clean. Awesome brand that is still around is Na-Truly Adabella. This is their Butter Fantasy Moisturizing Buttercream. It has cocoa butter, mango butter, as well as maru butter. This is another one that just helps to smooth my hair. It's one of those products where as I'm applying it to my hair, I know I'm guaranteed to have an awesome twist out. When I undo my twist when using the Butter Fantasy, it feels like I don't have any product on my hair. It just leaves amazing definition, awesome shine, and the softness. Softness is top tier. This is another one that I think would have done great on my hair as a kid. Got some of my favorite things in there: aloe vera juice, burdock root, avocado butter, castor oil, pumpkin seed oil. So many heavy hitters. And I have a coupon code for Na-Truly Adabella as well that I'll pop the info right in this nice little area up here for you guys to check out. They'll be back August 18th, right around the corner. I've also used this one as a moisturizer underneath a gel, and it does really good that way too. If you're someone that's looking for a product that has super simple ingredients, this one is a great option. This is the Luxe Locks Long and Luscious Curls Curl Defining Cream, glycerin and fragrance free. The ingredients are very simple, just leaves my hair with a lot of moisture and gives me a surprising amount of definition, even though we've got what, maybe 5 ingredients. Highly recommend. Would love to have this in like a 16 ounce or bigger. This stuff was one of my favorite products over the past couple of years when I discovered it. Unicurl 4-in-1 styler. It's a leave-in, detangler, curl cream, and moisturizer. And I use this successfully all the ways except for as a detangler, but for the other things I've used it for, it did a really good job. This is Texture Me Natural Moisture and Marshmallows. This is a weird brand for me. The ingredients are absolutely phenomenal, but my hair hasn't fallen in love with anything yet. I still have a few things that I've yet to crack open. This one was not really doing it for me when it came to moisture. Now this one is classified as a deep conditioner, but I absolutely hated it that way. It just sat on top of my hair and did absolutely nothing. But the ingredients were so good that I felt that there was potential there. I ended up using this as a moisturizer on dry hair, and it did such an awesome job that way. The ingredients are so bomb. Aloe vera juice, soy butter, kupuwachu butter, shea butter, aloe butter, coffee oil, olive oil. This is from the brand Tiva Naturals, their coffee and kupuwachu ultra moisturizing conditioner. I picked this up from Naturally Curly's Curl Mart a long time ago, so I had been wanting to use this up for longer than I can say. Specifically, I would use this to put my hair up into a bun, and that same heavy thickness that I didn't like in a deep conditioner, I ended up really enjoying as like a smoothing agent, kind of styler on buns. Happy to use this up. Will not be seeking it out again, but glad that I could find a way to get this stuff out of my stash in a way that benefited my hair. These are 2 things in my stash that I was not looking forward to, but they came in handy for what I needed them for. This is from Mayel Organics. Both of them are the pomegranate and honey curl smoothie. I got these I think as samples from an order from somewhere. These have silicones, which my hair doesn't traditionally love. Maybe in the future I'll experiment more with silicones after I get through a lot of my stash currently, but for now I'm still mostly a no silicone type of gal, except for when I'm straightening or my protein treatment of choice, which is the Apogee 2-minute keratin reconstructor. That's got silicones all up and down. I just used that on my hair past couple of days, and it did a really good job helping to stop the tons of breakage that I've been getting lately. These came in handy because I went to the water park recently and I wanted to protect my hair against the sun and the chlorine and the beating that it was going to be taking that day. I applied one of these on each side of my hair and put my hair into 2 pigtails, and it was coated in all that silicone-y goodness. Another sample out of my stash, the Uncle Funky's Daughter Super Curl Miracle Moisture Cream. I have used this in the full size, in like the travel size, so many different times, so many different ways. I can use as a leave-in conditioner, as a solo styler, if I want some really nice touchable twists that still have a nice amount of hold. My last couple of hair goodies, I've had this one for the longest. This is the Dove Define and Shine Control Gel with weightless moisturizers. I think the packaging is super, super cute, but I had just never found the right moment to use this stuff up. As you can see, it wasn't much product. I ended up using this to slick back like a dry bun or something. It was nothing to write home about. I was just mainly happy to just use this stuff up. My last hair product that I absolutely love, and I hope this company never goes out of business and never discontinues this product, because I will shed real tears. Those of you that watch my channel probably know this is another product that's becoming like a theme on my channel because I talk about it so much. This is the Genador Beauty Smooth and Define Moisturizing Gel Styler. It provides medium to strong flexible hold. This is like my favorite gel right now. So much shine, a ton of slip. This product also does the amazing feat of helping me to finish my styling session quicker because it is so slippery, because it's so liquidy, but it provides a ton of definition and hold. I can just put it on a really big section and get done with that section versus having to really get in there and break the section down into like 4 or so parts. No, I can do like a big old chunk of hair, like, I don't know, this big or so, apply this product, smooth it through, and be done. It holds my curls and gives me a ton of elongation. So if I want to show the length of my curls a little bit more, especially in a wash and go where it tends to shrink up the most, this is a gel that I reach for. This gel is actually one that I have to try to not reach for that often so that I can use up some other stuff and give them a little bit of shine. This is another one that I highly recommend if you want to experiment with wash and goes. Great for providing a lot of moisture but giving you really nice hold as well. I use my Sunblock 365 not only in the summer. One that I used up recently is the Equate, aka Walmart brand of their SPF 70 Sport. This did an okay job, nothing to really write home about. I hope that it protected me, I'm not quite sure, but I didn't get a sunburn, so I guess it did a little something. My mom got me this one and I really enjoyed it. This is the quickest that I've ever been through a This is a Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist SPF 70 sunscreen, and one thing that I really did like about this is that it doesn't need. I'm so close to being done. Comparing this to the Equate, I like this so much more. I left my skin feeling very soft as well. I think it did a pretty good job at sun protection. And this one I cannot wait to use up, and I unfortunately still have a couple more bottles that I'm probably just gonna end up using like on my neck or my arms, which is how I used up this. This is the Black Girl Sunscreen Moisturizing Sunscreen Lotion for face and body. It's SPF 30, it's water resistant. It's supposed to be ultra sheer with no white residue, which is super important if you have any sort of melanin in your skin. No one likes that weird Casper gray type of effect when you're trying to use your sunblock. This one did not give me the Casper effect, which was great, but it just felt like it sat on top of my skin. It never sank in. I love the concept behind it, but I'm not a big fan. My current favorite facial sunscreen and moisturizer is the Elta MD UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. It says that it calms and protects acne prone skin. It also has high purity niacinamide. It's transparent as well as gives you UVA and UVB protection. To me, it smells like an almond cake. I'm almost done with my second of these and I really like it. It sinks right into my skin. I don't usually use any sort of foundation or concealer, but then on the few occasions where I do, there doesn't seem to be that weird like ball up of makeup on my skin when this comes into contact with that. I don't know if this is my favorite facial sunscreen of all time, but it's up there. This was difficult. This is the Shea Terra Kiglia Gold Silk and Bucatol Face Serum. Bucatol, I'm so totally pronouncing that wrong. That is supposed to be a natural version of retinol that's supposed to be a little bit more gentle on your skin. All the stuff on paper seemed really good about this product, but it is the weirdest texture ever. And it was so difficult to get out of this container. It would usually like explode over everything, or if I was like using it and squirting out this way with the container, it just would just fly out, not everywhere but my hand, so I had to like cup it almost to get it from doing that. It did feel nice on my face, but the headache of using it, I don't know, is worth it for me to repurchase. Now, Shea Terra product that I have been enjoying is their Argan Saffron and Camel's Milk Brightening and Smoothing Cream. I got this buy one get one free during my last big Shea Terra order, so I'm currently working through and almost done with my second. I've been using this on my neck. If I use it on my face, I know that there's like a little slight granular consistency to it that doesn't just sink into my face automatically. I have to like go to sleep and then it's all gone, which is good. I used it on my face last night and I don't know about the brightening effect since I don't use this consistently, and I think my skin looks pretty good. We've been having a not great little moment here and there this summer, but I think right now I'm liking what I'm seeing. Could potentially be really good for my facial skin as well on a daily basis. I just don't like that granular situation we've got going. So I would definitely purchase that again in the future to play around with on both areas, just timing it correctly. This one is very special. This is from my friend Christine's skincare line. This is the Resentier 2 Refined Face Serum Part 1. So I will also use this at night most often than not. This has been my go-to for the past year or so. So you've got the step 1, and then there's a nighttime oil that you mix with it. It leaves my skin feeling very soft and supple. Proud of her. Not only does she come out with her own skincare line, but it's actually really good too. Getting to the last of these empties, my favorite brand of body scrubs is Tree Hut. This is the Amazon Piquet. It smelled so good. This was the first one that I ever tried from them. It's just like a nice, rich, juicy, tropical pear fragrance. The reason I love Tree Hut scrubs is that they're almost in like a gel base, not just oil. So the gel adheres to your skin, so you can really like scrub and get a really nice exfoliation without having to worry about it falling off your skin in the shower before you even had a chance to like use it. I have this one from Serenza Beauty. This is her Creme Brulee Cupcake Lip Jelly. This was my go-to lip scrub for the longest time. These have made an appearance in almost all of my Empties videos. These are just some very harsh shampoo samples that I get from hotels, namely the Bath & Body Works Coconut Lime Verbena Volumizing Shampoo. Coconut Lime and Verbena used to be one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. I don't shop there anymore because their stuff is just too harsh for my skin, but I do have a soft spot for their fragrances still. This is a random Mineral Fusion Fortifying Shampoo. I don't know where I get this from, but this one was also from some hotel. But I will use these not on my hair. I will use them to wash my scarves. My sleep scarves are always filled with sweat and a ton of product because usually I will put my scarf on after I'm done styling my hair, but it won't be quite dry, so I'll get a lot of product on there. Last night I used my scarf to smooth my hair down, so that's got some product on it, I'm sure now. But yeah, these are so harsh that they get all that stuff out, and then they just leave that like really nice fragrance of the shampoos. And last but not least, I almost didn't even put this in here because it's so like inconsequential, but an empty is an empty, right? This is from American Eagle, sample of their perfume or cologne or something. It's got dewy jasmine, cedarwood, warm amber, and jasmine. This smelled really good, but I am really trying to get through some of my perfumes that I've had forever and a day. And that is everything for my first Empties of 2023, you guys. I'm excited to see where our next Empties takes us. I have so many things in my shower and my bathroom right now that are just like a couple uses away from being added to an all new Empties. As you guys know, I've also been doing my full stash series. I just posted the video on Monday or Tuesday, one of those days, of all my cleansers in my stash. The next video is going to be in August. We're going to be talking about my protein treatments, hair rinses, and Ayurvedic powders. So it's going to be like a strengthening type of video. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I am noticing that I am, you know, using up some stuff, which is really cool. We are not moving this year. Again, this summer has been full of updates and changes, but we are not moving this year, but next year is it. So some unexpected things came in the mix to where right now is just not the right time. So I have some more time to use up a bunch of stuff before that moving situation is going to happen. Universe, please get me out of this apartment. Next Empties will hopefully be coming at the end of the year. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I ask every time because it really helps every time. It only takes a second, but it really helps to boost my channel, helps me grow with YouTube, so I appreciate it so much. Remember to upload videos usually every Friday when things aren't chaotic in my life, but hopefully they'll start to mellow out, so upload every Friday. And I also have been uploading shorts over this past year in the in-between time. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.